It's good to see you again. How has your week been, Sam?
It's been alright, just the normal stuff, just trying to find a place to stay and staying away from the cops.
Have you been up to anything interesting?
No, I've stayed a lot with my friend this week. I got a good friend and I stayed over there about 4 nights this week, so that's been nice. And he even let me keep my stuff there a couple days, so I didn't have to lug it around with me during the day while he was gone to work. So that was good.
Yeah. Did you have a good time? Did you get to spend so much time with a friend?
We always have a good time. We always have a good time.
All right. So we talked last time a little bit about your concerns, things you would like to work on going forward, and the fact that you want to find a more stable place to live, and your health, a couple other issues. And I'm glad you shared those things with me so that today we can build a more structured plan.
Okay.
Okay. So I guess the place to start would be, I would like you to take a second to think of like 5 years from now, if you could have everything you want, kind of like this miracle, just like everything is exactly the way you want it, what would that look like?
I don't think I've ever thought about that before. You say 5 years from now.
Or even tomorrow, but like, just think of yourself and the way you want your life to be if there was no barriers.
Well, I definitely want a place of my own to live. I don't have to own it, just a place to live. Even if I'm renting it, I just don't want to be kicked out all the time. And I want a place to live that I can keep all my stuff, that I can have my friends over. You know, just my own place, because I've never had my own place. And I like to, you know, have enough food, and I like to have, you know, the medicine I need. And I mean, I'm simple. I don't need much more than that.
Yeah, those are very realistic goals. You deserve to have those things. So I'm proud of you for being able to see the things you want, and so I hope that I can help you work towards that. So I'm hearing you say that kind of a big priority would be having a place to live, because then some of those other ones will fall in place with it.
Yeah.
Do you have, go ahead.
I'd say that's the biggest thing right now. I think that's my biggest problem, is I don't have a place to live.
Okay. Do you have any like secondary thing that beyond housing would be really important to you?
Well, I told you last time about my medical stuff, and so I think just getting that together, because I mean, when I'm not sick, it's fine, but when you're sick and you don't have a place to go, it makes it that much harder, and then you stay sicker longer. So, and you know, I don't have my birth certificate, and so I can't get a lot of the insurance and stuff that they want me to have. So, yeah, I guess that would be my second beyond a place.
Okay. So I'm hearing that you're like really concerned about your health and your safety.
Yeah.
Okay. So last time you had mentioned being okay with going to a shelter until we could work on finding something that was really long term.
Yeah.
And so I got you a list of the shelters that are around here. If you want to just take a second to look it over, see if there's any that interest you. I've got like the bed amounts that are available and all that stuff.
So that's what these numbers are, is the spaces that are open?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, well, that's handy. Thank you. I had a friend that stayed at this one, and he said it wasn't good. I don't want to go there.
That's fair.
I like this one, this Victory Mission. It's got the most beds, so that one.
Okay, sounds good. Have you ever been there before?
No.
Okay. Do you know how to get there?
Well, it's up on, I saw it said Commercial Street, and I know where Commercial's at.
Okay. Do you want to just take a second to kind of sit and visualize like how you would get there, and then I can help you out if you need help?
Well, yeah, I guess that's fine.
Yeah.
No, like, yeah, 'cause it's on Commercial, I know where the Sonic is up there.
Okay.
So where's it at in relation to the Sonic?
So you just have to go a little further east. So it would be,
Okay,
you'd walk past the Sonic, and then as it starts to curve down, it would be on your left.
okay, yeah. I know where that's at, I can get there.
Okay. And then once you go inside, you'll just have to go up to the lady at the front counter or whoever's working and let them know that you'd like to have a bed. Generally, these places want you to be there by a certain time to reserve a bed. I think for this one it's 4 o'clock. So if you want one for tonight, then you have to be there by then with all your stuff, and then just reserve space.
Okay, now do they let you keep your stuff there, or do you have to go back every night?
They don't let you keep your stuff there, so you will
Okay.
have to find a place to either bring it with you or keep it like at your friend's house.
Okay. Alright, so I just go up there and I talk to the lady. I think I can do that.
Okay, that sounds good. So that's our goal is that tonight you're gonna go to the Victory Mission and you're going to reserve a spot there. You can keep doing that for as long as you'd like, but I think the specific goal that we're gonna work on is just making sure that you've gotten in there at least once.
Okay. Now, does that have a big place where it's a whole bunch of dudes just stacked up on top of each other and in one giant room like the Salvation Army is?
No. So it's not like independent rooms, but it's somewhere in the middle. So you'll have a couple of bunks per room. You'll probably share with maybe like 8 or 9 other people. And then they have 3 public bathrooms that then everybody shares from there.
Okay. Well, that doesn't sound too bad. That sounds a lot better than some of the other places I've stayed.
That's fair. So I also heard you say that you have never really had a place of your own. So is that true that you've never really had a place of your own, or you know, has there been a time in the past where you have?
Well, I have been in public housing before. I just got kicked out of there, and I guess that was my own place.
Okay. Do you have all the things that you need to be able to do that again, so we can work on that long-term goal?
Well, I don't have my ID because I don't have my birth certificate, and I don't know how to go about getting that.
Okay. So we'll make that our other goal for today. We will work on getting in contact with the government to get that ordered, and we'll have it sent here, so that way they have an address for it to be shipped.
Oh, thank you, because I was gonna say, I don't think I can get that shipped to Victory Mission.
Yeah.
That would be very helpful, thank you.
Yeah, no problem. And then that'll help us work towards eventually finding you a permanent place. That'll just be for you.
Good, I like that plan.
Okay. So I'll see you in a little while, in a week, to see what's been accomplished, and then we can reevaluate.
Awesome, thank you. I
Yeah, no
appreciate
problem.
your help. I saw you. Yeah, I was gonna
Stop
say,
recording.
I hope it didn't stop recording. I don't know if it did.
It didn't. Oh, thank God.